How fat is your cat? Or dog, for that matter. According to the vet charity PDSA, more than 18 million pets could die early because of their diet. Owners wanting to treat them give them food that includes things like takeaways, crisps and cakes. Our reporter Zubaida Malik spoke to some owners of overweight pets in South London.
Jessie, Jess. Hello, Papa Princess, come on. Speaking to me.
Hello, my name is Philip Hulse. I'm here at the PDSA with my mother today. We've brought along two of our cats who are obese, as we've been told. Their names are Jessie, she's a tabby cat, and we've got Sophie, who is a tortoiseshell.
My name is Yvonne Hulse, I'm the mother.
Jess, what's this? What is it, Sophie?
How did it get to this stage?
Well, Mum is rather soft with the cats, and certainly Tabby, Jessie, she will arch her back and meow for you to follow her into the kitchen, to the cupboard where all the cat treats are kept, and she will sit on the end of the work surface meowing until Mum gives in, and of course she does. And Sophie then follows suit, so they're all there sitting waiting for their daily treats.
Could you tell me what those daily treats are?
Dreamies.
Dreamies, yes, they're their favourites. We've tried them all, but they come back to them.
And what made you realise that something had to change?
Well, certainly with Jessie, of an evening time, she sounds as if she's snoring when she's awake, so perhaps her breathing is a little bit tempered by her weight.
How much does she weigh?
I think she's about 7.8 kilo.
Are you happy for them to go on a diet?
Yes, definitely.
Are you going to go on a diet yourself?
I could do with it going on a diet.
You don't need to go on a diet, but will you do it in support?
I will, yes, I will. They're good girls, and I love them very much, so therefore I do give in to them.
Yes, but you've got to be cruel to be kind, haven't you, in the long term? If you want to keep the cats as long as you've kept Lizzie, who's her third cat, who's 21 years old, you've obviously got to start to look after them while they're young.
Yes, I will, I promise.
Hello, Bobby. All right? Good boy. Yeah? I'm Annette Green. I've got a dog called Bobby Green. It's a King Charles Spaniel.
And how much does Bobby weigh?
21 kilos.
How did it get to this stage, Annette, that he's quite overweight?
Well, when we was having takeaways, we was giving him little bits and pieces. Then he has chewies and biscuits, and he's just piled the weight on gradually.
What made you realise things had to change?
Well, when I found out he had a heart murmur and he can't walk very good, he gets out of breath quick, so I thought it's about time that he needed to lose some weight.
How do you feel about the fact that it got to this point?
Well, it's my fault that it's got to this point, but I'm doing something about it now, so that's the main priority.
So how's the regime going to change now?
Well, we'll be eating more fruit and veg, and I cut down his chewies and I won't let him eat off the plates anymore, and yeah.
Does Bobby mind?
No.
I don't think Bobby minds at all. Well, Elaine Pendlebury is from PDSA and joins us from Chelmsford. Good morning.
Hi there.
That's what we're doing, is it? Killing our pets with kindness?
Well, basically, yes. I think Sophie and Jessie's owner is quite right, really. I always say to owners when they come in with overweight pets that it isn't really the pet that opens the tin of biscuits and gives them, is it? I think it's very, very difficult to resist the pleading eyes, but that's what owners have to do, really.
But what are we talking about? I mean, it's one thing, it sounds obvious to say don't give them takeaway or cakes or crisps, but what about dog treats or cat treats?
Yeah, well, again, what you have to remember is that it's quite basic knowledge, really. If you take in more calories than you use, then you're going to put on weight. And I think it's a couple of factors involved here. It's not just the treats and things like that, it's the exercise as well. Because there have been studies with overweight owners looking at how much they regard exercise for their pets, and they're quite lower than sort of other people of normal physique. So you have to there are lots and lots of different factors involved with this.
OK, so when we say that pets look like their owners, that applies to their weight too, does it?
Well, there have been studies on that one, yes, quite a few. And I think we have to remember there are quite a lot of different factors involved. Because, for instance, overweight owners are double the likelihood to feed their dogs table scraps. That was a study done way back in the 1970s. So that's something that PDSA, the charity that I work for, are particularly looking at, this sort of, the way that people can get their pets to lose weight and how fantastic they are afterwards. That's what owners say to me. They've recovered their kitten or their dog back to them once they've lost weight.
OK, so the obvious thing is take them for walks and or not give them rubbish food, but can you give them some human treats?
Well, you have to be very, very careful because things like chocolate are very poisonous to dogs and things like that. I always advise people to get advice from their vet or something like that if they're worried about their pet and they think it's a bit overweight because of all the risks that can be involved, you know, the increase in arthritis, diabetes, that sort of thing. It's always best to get a check first of all. And if you look at our website, pdsa.org.uk, we've got tons of stuff on there about the appropriate diet to give to your pet. And I would think it's strange really because I don't eat dog food and I don't eat a lot of hay, whereas we give animals sort of diets that we would eat really.
Yeah, but there's a reason we don't eat dog food and there's the same reason that we want to give them our food.